This hangout is live on air. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Ryan Maynard coming at you right now. We are live. It is Thursday night. Actually, I'm going to plug in my headphones real quick. I am going to pop in my headphones. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. It'll be kind of like a microphone. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. If that's all good to go, then I am going to be good to go, and then I'll kick this off. Just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Go ahead, if you're right here right now joining us live, just go ahead and log into the comments below, say what's going on. I want to see where some people are from. If you could just kind of log in, tell me where you're from. I see you've got Johnny here from Knoxville, Tennessee. What is up, brother? All right, and so I want to make this hangout as interactive as possible. Okay, so if you are on the hangout, if you have any questions about making money online, digital marketing, anything like that, definitely do not be afraid to ask your questions, because that is why I do these hangouts. Okay, I do these hangouts to come here to answer your questions live. I get a ton of questions. I get a lot of emails and Facebook messages from people asking me questions like, Ryan, how do I do this in my business? How do I do this in my business? And that is why it's awesome to do these live hangouts. That way we can see where everyone's going. Oh, what's up, Dave from South Africa? What is up, my man? All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I got my trusty whiteboard here. All right, so if any of you guys been following me for a little bit, you'll know that I'm at my parents' house right now in Michigan. Okay, because I do not have a whiteboard at my house or my apartment yet in California, unfortunately, but I will be getting a whiteboard soon enough. That way I can do these hangouts. All right, so really excited about tonight's training. I am going to be writing some stuff out for you, and at any point in time, definitely just post some comments below. We have some awesome leaders on the hangout right now, as logged into the comments, that can help stop me and help point any of your questions out. I know we got Dave here. Let me go ahead and pull the questions back up real quick. Okay, we got Oregon, Indiana. Cool. All right, Indiana, who's your daddy? All right, cool. So if you're brand new and you're not sure how you found this page or this hangout, this definitely is for you. Okay, this is I'm putting on this training right here for the brand new person that is just tell me how this whole online money making process works. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to break the whole process down for you and how you can start. You can make as much money as you want to on the internet and use the skills that I'm going to talk about tonight to apply these skills absolutely anywhere, to get hired at a major marketing company, or to market and sell your own products or services, or to bring your physical business on the internet. Okay, so that's some of the stuff that I want to talk about tonight. So if at any point in time you have questions that you want to address about your own personal business, then definitely reach out and let me know. All right, so just to introduce myself really quick, my name is Ryan Maynard, and I'd been looking for a way to, I've been an entrepreneur, a wantrepreneur, a sidepreneur for basically my whole life. I've been doing little side projects here and there ever since I was really little, and I tried network marketing when I was 18 years old, failed miserably in network marketing when I was like 18 to 21. Okay, it was the most painful 3 years of my life, but it built my business muscles to be anti-fragile in my entrepreneurial journey right now. Okay, so that's really what network marketing taught me from a really young age, is to be anti-fragile, meaning to it built up my strength when I got when a setback happened in my business and things like that. So that's why I'm having a lot of success today, partly because of those hard years that I went through failing. So went through network marketing for 3 years, worked at a grounds maintenance job for about 2 years, just floating around. It was just out of high school, really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I tried making money online, actually before the whole network marketing thing, making money online, I totally failed at making money online. Went into network marketing for 3 years. That's when I started the network marketing thing. And then that's when I became a grounds maintenance guy, just absolutely aimless on what I wanted to do with my life. Just like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. The only one thing that I was doing with my life that was right is I was listening to audios every single day as I was at work. I would come to work, I was fired up. Guys that I worked with were like wondering why I was so happy about life and fired up about. I didn't know why I was fired up. I was just listening to these audios all the time, these personal development audios, and soon enough, I trained my brain for success. And when I was introduced to online marketing in 2013, I was ready to succeed at that point. Okay, so that's when I came on the internet looking for a way to make money. When I was at my grounds maintenance job, was in early 2013, and here I am today. Okay, I have I'm the founder of the Tailored Entrepreneur, tailoredentrepreneur.com, the Tailored Entrepreneur podcast, and I am a top income earner, not the top income earner, but one of the higher income earners in a couple different network marketing companies. To this day, I can travel where I want to travel. I literally, my whole entire office, my whole life is this laptop that I'm doing this webinar on right now. Okay, it's really amazing what the internet lifestyle can provide for you. Okay, it's absolutely amazing, the lifestyle that generating an income online can do. And I'm actually going to break down on this whiteboard exactly what I do. Okay, I'm going to break down step by step on exactly what I do in my business every single day on a daily basis. I'm going to teach you how you can apply this into your life. So definitely you want to stick around for all the details that I'm going to draw out. Okay, so I'm going to draw what I'm going to do. What you can expect tonight, okay, is my exact daily game plan that I do in my business on a daily basis, how I make money on the internet. And then at the end, okay, I have a couple bonuses for people that take action. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write out some details, and then I'm going to follow up with some additional training for you if you would like to get started with that. Okay, but so over the next hour, I'm going to write out a bunch of details, golden nuggets on how you can start making money online. And then I'm going to make a recommendation for some follow-up training at the end. Okay. So I know a lot of people are on these webinars with their arms crossed, their eyes crossed, and the one hand on their wallet saying, I'm not going to buy nothing. So, you pitch me whatever you want all day, but I'm going to break down all the golden nuggets that I can for you. But I am going to recommend the same trainings and systems that I'm using in my business. Okay. So well, let me go ahead and check in the comments over here before I get into the training. Okay, we got New Jersey, we got Texas in the house, we got someone else from Tennessee. Got a lot of Tennessees. All right, so cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let's go back here to the whiteboard. I'm going to turn to the whiteboard here. I'm going to turn to the whiteboard. And as I'd said, definitely stop me at any time, and if you have any questions. Okay, so here's online marketing. Here is how online marketing works. Okay, I'm going to break it down as simply as I possibly can, and then I'm going to teach you how I do it. Okay, so what you have to do online is you have to have a product or service to sell. Okay, everybody looks around for these free opportunities, and listen, I'm sure there might be a free opportunity or something like that out there. I know early on when I got started online, there was a couple different systems that I worked with that were free, but typically the way that you make money online, and if you want to make a lot of money online, is there has to be a transaction. Somebody has to pull out their credit card and buy something. Okay, and what doesn't matter what that is. It could be training material on how to coach your dog to sit and bark, or it could be how to make money online training. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you have to be able to offer somebody using, you know, through the interwebs, something that they can purchase. Okay. So let me break this down for you a little bit better. So I got this cord here. So the way that you make money online is you want to be building what's called an email list. Okay. Now, I know many of you on here may or may not know this, okay? But your email list is basically the lifeblood of everything, okay? So you need to be building a list of emails. And how do you do this? Okay, why do you build an email list? For one, okay, it's because it's instantaneous traffic. It's instantaneous traffic. If you see right here, I have, you know, 50, 60, however many, you know, people are on this webinar right now. How do you know, I don't know exactly how many, I didn't exactly see, but how do you get instant, how did I get instant people to this webinar? Okay, if you're brand new, if you don't have an email list, how do you get people to go, how do you get a group of people to go do something that you want on the internet? It's through building up an email list. Okay, now there's different ways that you can drive traffic, but I can hit a button. I can hit a button to 15,000 people and tell 15,000 people to go here. Okay, and that's what I did. And the thing is when you build this email list, it's instantaneous traffic. Now, how do you build an email list? Okay, how do you build an email list? You can build an email list about anything. You can build an email list about gardening, okay, and so online gardening stuff. You can build an email list about digital marketing products, like what I do and what most of my team members do. Okay, we build an email list of people looking to make money on the internet, or I'm personally building an email list of people that are looking to generate an income online, want to make money from home and learn online digital advertising. Okay, that's what my email list consists of. And how do you build this email list? Okay, I'm gonna talk about how you build this email list, and then I'm gonna talk about the action that the person needs to do in order to buy something. That way you can start making money. So what we do is we typically have what's called an opt-in page. Okay, we have an opt-in page with sometimes it's a video, and then there'll be an option down here for someone to enter in their name and then their email. Like trying to figure out how to spell email. So there might be a video here describing what it is that you do, okay? Describing why the person should give you their name and their email, okay? Typically in this video, you're gonna be talking to the person and basically telling them, you know, like I said, why they should be giving you their name and their email for whatever it is that you have to offer, okay? And when that person gives you their name and their email, that is going to go into your email list, okay? That email list that we were talking about, you're gonna build a list of names and emails, okay? Email list, okay? That's what this is. So when someone enters, when traffic comes down into here, their name and email goes into here, and then once they enter in their name and email, they then go to what's called a sales page, okay? They then go to what is called a sales page to basically make a purchase, okay? So if you have an email list selling how to be a good parent or something, let's say you have a digital course on how to be a good parent, you know, enter in your name and email for my 5 tips on how to be a good parent. I'm gonna send that to your email address. So the person's like, yeah, I want to learn how to be a good parent, whatever. This is just an example, okay? They give you their name and their email address, and then you know, they get redirected to here for an additional training or course, okay? That's where you can say, hey, I just emailed you my 5 secrets, but here is really the golden nuggets of what it is on how you can just, you know, be your hero to your kids or whatever. It's a really weird example because I don't have kids. But that's just the basics on how you do this. Now here's how I do it personally. Here's how I build my email list. So now you know that you need to build your email list, okay? This is how I build my email list, and this is how you can can basically create an awesome life around whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so I had the tailored entrepreneur. Okay, that's my branding. My branding is to help other people create a tailor-made life doing what they love to do using the power of the internet. That's what I'm super passionate about. Okay, I love to, you know, sit down and talk with somebody and say, oh, hey, what is it that you are passionate about? If you could, you know, if you could create an awesome life and basically, you know, have your career be something that you absolutely love, what is it that you would love? Okay, and I ask people that typically when I get on the phone with them when they join my team or they become a client, and what I do is this is what I do next. This is how I'm going to teach them how to build their business. Okay, is what you want to do is you need to have a blog. Okay, and this is what I'm teaching is blogging. Okay, because when you have your own blog, you can create your own brand around that blog, and you can do blogs about whatever it is that you're passionate about. Okay, so if you're passionate, like for instance, I had a lady that joined my team recently, and she wanted to be in the moment mom. Okay, she says, you know, I want to be in the moment with my kids. I want to be right there with them. I want to be in the moment with them. But she was like, I don't know what my branding would be. I don't know what to blog about. How do I make money online, Ryan? Like, I don't know what to blog. I don't know what I'm passionate about. I'm like, are you? She's like, oh, I'm passionate about my kids and my family. I'm like, okay, well, how about your blog? Your blog could be In the Moment Mom. Okay, you are In the Moment Mom. What she did is she went and bought inthemomentmom.com and getting, and I think it's In the Moment Mom or Mom in the Moment, one of the two. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but she's starting a blog now. Okay, her website, her blog, In the Moment Mom. All right. So this is how you can make money doing what you love. Okay, this is just one way of doing it. All right. And this may seem like don't get all confused and like, oh, this sounds like a lot of work setting up a blog and all this kind of stuff, because it's really not as complicated as it sounds after I put all this together. Okay, so basically what you do is you have this is how a blog is set up, right? This is how a blog is set up. You have a sidebar. Okay, you have a sidebar with an opt-in form typically. Okay, so this might be a picture of you. Okay, this might be like a nice portrait of you, and then a couple words underneath that tell someone to take an action and enter in their email right here. Okay, so typically on your blog, this is where content is going to be. Content. Okay, content. Okay, this is the header of your blog. This is the header. This is the header of your blog, and this is where all the meat is. Okay, this is where all the content is for your blog. So this is what you're going to do. So say for instance, if you know, In the Moment Mom blog. So the header up here says In the Moment Mom, and basically what she's going to write about is stuff that has to do about taking care of your kids, or how to change diapers, or the best 5 things to do with your family. And she's going to create blog posts on what she's passionate about. Okay, and what she's going to do is drive traffic to this content. Okay, man, my thing keeps falling out of my ear. So what she's going to do is the owner of this blog, and maybe this could be you. Imagine that this blog is branded with whatever it is that you are passionate about: cars, animals, being a parent, whatever that is, paintballing, I don't know. So imagine this blog is something that you're passionate about, and you start blogging about whatever it is, you know, that you're passionate about, and you drive eyeballs to this blog, right? So, and this is the most important part, is you want this to be valuable content that people are actually going to really like. Okay, you want to create content that people are going to share on Facebook, on Twitter, stuff like that. Okay, and when you create good content that people like, okay, Google's going to like you. Facebook's going to like you. The internet is going to like you because you're helping solve a problem for somebody. Okay, you're helping someone solve a problem by creating content. Okay, so when you drive traffic to this content page, this is called a content page, and you drive traffic. Let's see, you drive traffic to here. Okay, when you drive traffic to this content page, naturally by default, okay, people are going to see this opt-in form here. Okay, by default, people are going to read your your invaluable content that you're helping them solve a problem, and then just naturally they're going to see offers on your sidebar. Okay, this offer could be your product or your opportunity or whatever it is that you want to sell. Okay, so where do you get this traffic from? Where do you get this part, this traffic? Okay, this traffic is Facebook. Okay, could be Instagram, let's see, could be YouTube. Could be Twitter. Okay. And what you do is you drive the traffic to this content page of your blog. Okay. You're using social media to drive traffic to a valuable piece of content that is helping solve a problem or giving them insight onto something. Okay. And then naturally this traffic that's here is going to look at this opt-in bar, and you are gonna at that point this is where you collect their name and their email address. And then when the person's reading your content and they enter their name and their email for here, they're like, okay, this content looks good. What is this? How to make money online? Okay, well, let me look at that. Okay, let me check this out. So they're going to enter their name and their email address, and then when they do that, that is going to go into your email list. Okay, so you're gonna use social media to drive traffic to a blog post. Okay, traffic by default is going to look at this opt-in bar and enter in their name and their email, and then that is going to go into your email list. Okay, so that's the thing. When you build that email list, let's say you have 100 emails, 200 emails, 500 emails, 1,000 emails, you can hit one button and print money. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. You can hit one button and print money. All right, literally, that's the power of an email list. Like, if I've done it time and time again, and that is what that is basically what I've been teaching for a long time now. Okay, over the last 2 years, I've taught several people how to do this. I have a lot of them are on this hangout right now. I know Dave Ranica from South Africa. Dave, I ran into Dave about a year and a half ago, about almost 2 years now, and he was making about $400 a month or something like that in South Africa at the job that he was doing at the time. I ran into Dave. I showed him my YouTube strategies. Okay, I showed him my YouTube strategies. I showed him how to build an email list, and I showed him what I do. And now his residual income is like $2,500 a month in residual income. That's not including other large sales that he creates in his business. But his life is completely changed, and he's actually I think he's gonna fly to the States here in a couple months, and we're gonna hang out at one of the upcoming network marketing online digital marketing events that's coming up here in Las Vegas. Okay, so I'm super excited. Not only Dave, I mean, we got Wade Hamill, we got Jennifer Hill, we have Jake Jervis, there's Stephen Pearson, there's just tons of success stories with exactly what I'm talking about right now. Okay, this isn't theory. This isn't something that I think works. This isn't something that that might work. This is stuff that is actually working. This is how I make money online. Okay, this is what I do every single day. My daily action plan, okay, when I wake up in the morning is, number one, I go to the bathroom, of course. I get up, I make some food, I make coffee, and the next thing that I do is I get a pen and a piece of paper and I write my most important tasks for the day. The number one most important task is to write a blog post. Okay, create a blog post and blast it out to social media to drive traffic back to my content page, and to keep building this email list. And that's literally all I do. It's all I do on a daily basis, okay? And it's pretty dang awesome, all right? So, and if you learn and apply this, if you learn and apply this stuff into your life, you can have literally the most amazing life possible. I can't describe to you what it's like to be able to make money, from your laptop. I flew to Michigan. I surprised, my family, and it's just the most priceless thing in the world to hide around the corner and like see the look on your mom's face when she has no idea that you're in the house and you haven't seen her in like 5 or 6 months. And I'm just sitting there with my little sister. I scared the crap out of her too when I first came in the house, but I'm sitting around the corner waiting for my mom to come up the stairs, and just the look on her face after 6 months or whatever it is, and to not have to call a boss, okay, to not wonder if I have money and wondering when I'm going to come back to a job or anything like that, okay. All I work with, the only thing, my boss is me and this laptop right here, and this is what I do on a daily basis. All right. So with that said, let me go ahead and see if there is any questions. All right, thanks, Johnny. We got Brooklyn in the house here. All right, brand new. I need the info. Thanks. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Ryan. Ty Lopez led me to find you. Ty Lopez, like the Ty Lopez. What do you mean he led me to find you? I guess I don't. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Somebody said Ty Lopez directed them here. If you're talking about like the Ty Lopez, the guy that reads like a book a day, that guy's amazing, and definitely let me connect with me later on Facebook. So if you guys have any questions, any questions at all about what I've talked about tonight, okay? Because I literally just laid out my entire business, like literally what I do every single day. And I want you to ask questions if you have any questions. Now, if you don't have questions, if this makes 100% sense to you, then that's perfectly awesome. All right, I'm like super excited if this makes sense. Somebody says, Ryan, what do I do this for? I do this for you guys because my passion is to help other people to create an awesome life. Like, I don't think life is that cool if I can't duplicate. Because the thing is, having success is really cool, but if you can't duplicate that success into someone else's life, then what is it? Okay, you can have super successful CEOs and super successful people that do something really, really well, but what they do is sometimes their success is not duplicatable. Okay, what I'm teaching here tonight is very, very duplicatable. All right, and we actually have a team system. We actually have a team system on how to do this very, very systematically. Give me about 3 seconds here. I'm going to go ahead and set something up really quick for you. All right, bam. All right, so what I can ask really quickly, okay, if I could ask you to do something very, very quickly, and that would be to refresh this page, okay? Refresh this page that you're seeing right now. Refresh this page. And what I'm going to do right now, okay, so as I'd already mentioned, I'm very successful doing blogging, making money on the internet, and I have many team members that are on this Hangout right now that are making money online every single day doing exactly what I'm teaching right now. And we have a very, very systematic approach on how we do this, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and erase this really quickly. So here's the thing is that basically you have one of two options right now, okay? You have one of two options. Basically option number 1, and then you have option number 2. On your own. Okay, so option number 1, I think you're seeing this right. So in option number 1 is you can learn, is you can take notes, go back through this video and understand what I talked about tonight, okay? So number 1 is you can do this all on your own, okay? You can go, all right, listen, WordPress is free. Go Google WordPress, go to YouTube and figure out how to make a WordPress blog, okay? Figure out how to make a WordPress blog, and then, you know, it's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve to how this all works together, okay? The next thing that you can do is Google Facebook marketing courses, or YouTube marketing course, or Instagram marketing course, and you can start learning how to drive eyeballs, okay, to your blog using social media, okay? There's courses all over the internet on how to do YouTube, how to do Facebook, how to do Instagram, how to do all this stuff, okay? So you can do this on your own. You can figure out how to do a WordPress blog. You can figure out how to drive traffic with social media, and all that kind of stuff. And you can have success doing what I'm talking about tonight, okay? It's gonna be amazing for you because I just laid it all out for you. Or what you can do is join a team and system, okay? Now I underline system because you know, we have a system on how to do this, all right? Like I said, number 1, you can figure out how to do this, or number 2, you can join our team on how to do this, all this kind of stuff, okay? And you're gonna have a system on how to do this, all right? So right now, if you've refreshed this page, go ahead and refresh this page if you have not already refreshed this page, and you're going to see a countdown timer, okay? That countdown timer is for you right now. If you're on this Hangout live, I've got 2 things, okay? I've got 2 very important things. Number 1 is that there is a free traffic bonus that I give away absolutely for free. Okay, this is training that I've done personally on how to do social media marketing. Okay, in this bonus training, I have Facebook, a basic Facebook marketing. I've got some of my best YouTube marketing. I've got Instagram marketing. See, what else do I have in there? There's some Craigslist training in there as well. So I have a complete list. I think there's like 5 or 6 videos on how to do online marketing, how to drive traffic, okay? Basically, see the value of this. Let's see if this is on here. Okay, I think you get that. So the value of this training is easily can sell this training for 97 bucks, okay? The 5 to 6 videos that I have for you could easily sell for $97. And if you go ahead and get started, there's an orange button, okay? There is an orange freedom button, and that is going to give you access to join our team, okay? It's $47. I'm putting that out there right now. It's $47. And if you go ahead and get started with the $47 package, okay, you're gonna get my $97 traffic training, my $97 value traffic training, and also a 30-minute coaching call with myself, which is what's divided by 250? 30-minute. I had to think about it for a minute. 30-minute valued at 250 bucks for 30 minutes. Now, typically, I don't do that. I will not offer this anywhere else. I'm not going to. So if you come at me after this webinar and you're like, Ryan, can I get on the phone with you for, or like a week from now? If you weren't on this Hangout, I'm not going to get on the phone for 250 bucks for like a half an hour, because I know how it goes. The newbies want to stay on the phone for like 3 hours. So what I'm going to do right now is, if you go ahead and get started for the $47, I'm going to give you access to this training for I'm going to give you this for free. Okay, so this is going to be for free. So do the math here. What is about $400 value right now if you get started for $47, okay? Click the orange freedom button and you're going to get started with what's called our IPAS2 marketing system. In this marketing system, okay, you are going to get Chris Jones, which is the creator of this system, is going to walk you through on how to do digital marketing, how to drive eyeballs to web pages, all that good stuff, and how to do online marketing. Okay, it's just kind of like an online marketing university, if you will. Okay, it's an online marketing university. Also, the sister company that we work with is the number one blogging network marketing company on the planet. Okay, and they have a proprietary Kalatu blog that is a done-for-you WordPress blog. Okay, so you don't have to figure out how to put WordPress and all that all together. All right, you don't have to figure out all this stuff. Our sister company is going to show you and have a package for you if you decide to get started. Excuse me, if you decide to get started. Now the proprietary Kalatu blog is a sister company to the IPAS2. Okay, so what you're paying for the $47 to get started on our team, to start learning this stuff that I talked about tonight. Okay, so the $47, $47, and the IPAS2 system. Okay, the $47 is going to get your foot in the door for the IPAS2 marketing system. Okay, and you're going to get all the basic training on how to drive eyeballs to a marketing page. Okay, how to do online marketing, and you're going to get resale rights to this $47 right here, so you can start earning money back on your investment. Okay, so that $47 is going to give you marketing funnels onto basically resell our training materials, our digital marketing training materials, and then our sister company on the back end, you're going to be able to join for $7. There's a $7 trial for our Kalatu blog. Okay, so the IPAS2 marketing system is going to teach you traffic. Okay, traffic. It's going to teach you traffic and basic online marketing. Okay, now the sister company, the back end company that we work with the proprietary Kalatu blog, is called Empower Network. Okay, EMPOW, Power Network. Okay. And you can get started with Empower Network for $7. Okay, they have a $7 trial of their Kalatu blog. Okay, so this is the blog. Okay, I don't know if you can see that blog. All right, so the IPAS2 marketing system is the newbie system that is going to teach you how to do traffic generation, how to do all this stuff. You know, how to make money on the internet. It's gonna the IPAS2 marketing system is the fastest way to start making money on the internet. Okay, it's gonna teach you traffic generating stuff, at the same time give you resale rights to this $47. I think it's 50% commission. So every 40%, every 50% or 70%, one of the two. So every $47 that you resell. Okay, so they're gonna teach you how to resell this through traffic generating stuff. Okay. Now, the methods that we're going to teach you inside of the IPAS2 marketing system is stuff that you can apply absolutely anywhere. Okay, so they're going to teach you traffic generation strategies and how to get people to sign up for this $47. That way you can start making $20, $20, $20, $20. Okay, and that is residual. So every $20 that you make is going to be residual. So if you have 5 people, okay, so if you have 5 people on this per month, that's going to be an extra $100 every single month in your pocket. Okay, so you have 10 people on the $47 learning and educating themselves on online marketing. That's going to be an extra $200 every single month in your pocket, learning the traffic generating stuff. Okay, now the sister company on the back end here, Empower Network, is our blog. Okay, this is our proprietary, meaning no other company on the face of the planet has our proprietary done-for-you blog. Okay, you can get started for $7, and that will get you started and get your foot in the door on how we do what we do. Okay, now on top of all that, So you can go ahead. You don't have to worry about this right now. Okay, if you don't want to get started with the $7, you don't have to. But what I highly, highly, highly suggest that you do is click that orange freedom button off to your left or your right. Excuse me. Okay, click that orange freedom button. And while the clock is still going, I think there's about 15 minutes left. I'm going to give you my $97 value traffic training. That's going to teach you Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching call. Now, this is only on this Hangout. I am not going to set up a coaching call if you weren't on the Hangout live. Okay, so that's what I want to do for you if you are live. Okay, so we got a question. Do you do paid traffic? Do you post in groups on Facebook? Okay, so we got a question here. Do you do paid traffic? I personally, to be honest with you, I don't do paid traffic. Okay, I had a question right now. Ryan, do you do paid traffic? I don't. I definitely want to start doing paid traffic. It's kind of funny because you can make good money on the internet and not have to pay for traffic, okay? Now, you're going to want to start going in that direction, which I'm going to start going in that direction, but I personally don't pay a dime for traffic. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't buy email lists or anything like that. The only thing that I do is I do Facebook, a little bit of Facebook paid advertising, okay? So what I do is, let me go ahead and erase this. Okay, so what I do is on my blog, if you remember what I was talking about with the blog. Okay, so what I do is I do Facebook ads, okay? FB ads. So what I do, this is personally what I do, is I create a post, right? Blog post slash content, okay? So what I do is I create a blog post. And then what I do is I take this blog post, I take this blog post and I create a Facebook ad promoting that blog post. So for instance, I did a blog post on the law of attraction, right? So I did a blog post on the law of attraction, and then I posted that law of attraction post on my Facebook fan page. And then what I did is I went and clicked on boost post, and I created a target audience that was interested in the law of attraction. Okay, so what you can do with Facebook marketing is when you have a Facebook fan page and you have a blog post about the law of attraction, for instance, when you post that on your Facebook fan page, there's an option for you to boost the post to get more eyeballs to that Facebook post, and then you can actually target who you want to see that post. I targeted personal development people. I targeted people that are interested in Tony Robbins. I targeted people that were interested in, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Jack Canfield. I targeted people that were interested in the law of attraction, people that were interested in, say, Tai Lopez. So I targeted people that were in the personal development, law of attraction, and I boosted that post for $5. Okay, I spent $5 freaking dollars, and I got like 4,000 or 5,000 impressions on that, meaning 4,000 to 5,000 people actually saw that post. Now, they might not have taken an action on that post. They might not have clicked on the link or opted in or went to my Facebook post, but I got more exposure to that for only $5. Now, you can do $5, you can do $10, you can do $20, you can do $30. You can drive as much traffic as you want to this post promoting this. So personally, what I do is I create a blog post on my blog. You can go to my blog right here. If you go to tailored.com, that's TAILORED, the letter E.com, you can see that here right by my name. That is my blog, okay? So the way I do is I wake up in the morning and I create my blog post. I write out a blog post, and then the next thing I do is I post it on my Facebook fan page. I boost that for $5 to drive eyeballs back to I drive eyeballs back to my blog post. What do those eyeballs do? Well, they consume my content. They consume that content, and boop, naturally they're going to opt into my form on the side of that blog post. What am I selling on that blog post? Well, I'm selling the IPAS2 marketing system. Voila, that's all I do. Literally, I mean, that's what I do. And this works like very, very well, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. That's all my paid advertising that I do. I have a ton of, I have a lot of YouTube stuff that I'm doing as well, but I'm not doing a lot of YouTube paid advertising right now. So yeah, let's see if there's any other questions here. All right, cool. All right, I don't actually post in Facebook groups. So I don't do an auto poster in my Facebook groups. I know I think there's like a specific way that you can do that, but I don't actually I don't spam Facebook groups. But I think I had some team members that were telling me that there's an actual designated way that you can do Facebook posting without it being really like spammy. But I personally don't do that. Okay. What I exactly do on a daily basis is just what I told you, right now. So, so I got a question. What do I think of Instant Payday Network? I think Instant Payday Network was a very, very good system back in the day. Okay. A couple years ago, Instant Payday Network was a amazing system, and but you know, there's a few things that have changed within the offers and the way that they make money. I know the people over at My Cash Freebies that actually how you get paid through Instant Payday Network, and there's a couple things that have changed within the industry. I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with Instant Payday Network. I just don't think that it's the most viable way of making money online right now. Okay. Okay, cool. I love that. I'm just reading something. Okay, so cool. All right. So if anyone has any more questions, if you don't have questions, that's totally fine. Just post below. Post your comments. Any questions? If you have any traffic questions. If you have any questions about what's included in the IPAS2 marketing system, if you have any questions about the Empower Network system, what's included, what you can expect to learn. Maybe you have a business right now and you're not, sure what to do, if you should join this or grow your current business or whatever that is. So we got about 8 minutes left. Got about 8 or so minutes on the clock here. So like I said, guys, we have 8 minutes left on the clock. You can go ahead and click the orange button. Oh. All right, I think it's this way. I always get that wrong. I'm actually going to check that. Yeah, that's the right way. So click the orange button right here. Okay, if you click that orange freedom button, if you're brand new, if you're not currently on our team, that you're going to basically get your spot locked in our team. You're going to get the $97 value traffic training bonus. You can actually click, there's a link below the countdown timer. There's a link below that countdown timer for the traffic bonus. And if you don't see the timer, you can just refresh this page. Just go ahead up to the web browser, refresh the page, and you're going to see how much time is left on there. Okay, so and you're gonna see how much time is left is on there. If you get started before that timer runs out, you're gonna get, like I said, the $97 value traffic training that I've personally put together. It's a collaboration. It's a collaboration of different things and trainings that I've done. And then you're also going to get a one-on-one coaching call with myself. So like I said, this is valued easily. $400 is literally a steal, but you can go ahead and get started right now for $47. Click that orange button right now to get started. And I have a couple questions here. Let's see here. Any advice on products to avoid selling online? Okay. Got a question here. Yes, I have advice. Yeah. So listen, there's other ways that you can, you know, make money online. You don't have to do a blog. You can go to, you can do affiliate marketing. Let's say, for instance, if you go to clickbank.com, you can go to clickbank.com and choose a product to sell, and buy traffic. Okay, you could buy traffic. Say you could go to poweredclicks.com and buy a solo ad, right? You could buy a solo ad and send that traffic to your sales page of a product or service that you are an affiliate for. Okay, and I had a question. Is there any products that you what was the question again? Sorry. Anybody's on. So what you want to do when you're looking for a product to sell, I wouldn't sell any products that are affiliated with like ClickSure, because ClickSure does not have a very good program for refunds and stuff like that, and it's kind of scammy to me. But you definitely want to read, if you're going to sell a product, you want to read the fine print. Okay. There are products out there. Actually, there are products out there that say you will not make money with this. Okay, there are literally there's products, there's systems and ways for you to make money out there. And they have literally disclaimers at the bottom of their products or the bottom of their systems that they're selling that literally say actors were used or actors may have been used in this sales video, and you won't make money with this. So just to protect your own credibility on the internet, I wouldn't sell that kind of stuff, because if you're known for selling scammy, legit scam products, that is going to destroy your reputation, and it's not going to be a good thing. Okay, so we got another question. Once you have fans or an email list, do they constrict you to only selling products in the area you started with? For example, if someone's selling marketing systems, wants to sell T-shirts, is that wrong? Wrong fans, starting new blog for different products. Okay, so that was a very, very, very good question. Okay, so the question again was, say for instance, if you build an email list, okay, if you build an email list of only make money online people, could you sell? Could you sell T-shirts or something irrelevant to online marketing? You can, by the law of numbers. If you send an offer to a make money online list that has nothing to do with making money online, you're probably going to get a few sales, but your conversions on that sales page probably, you know, won't be as high. Like say for instance, I know the owners and creators of fitnessrich.com. Okay, FitnessRich is a fitness community teaching other people how to become fit and you know, transform their fitness. Okay, they market and sell their business and their fitness and training and nutrition plans on the internet. Now I could become an affiliate. Say I could become an affiliate for FitnessRich and sell their 90-day fitness challenge. Okay, I could blast that out to my email list and say, hey, you know, if you're looking to become fit, join this 90-day challenge. And, you know, maybe it's like $97 and I make 50% commissions. I'm sure some people would buy, but it's not going to be as effective if you, and it's not going to be as effective as if you were to build up a email list of only fitness. So when you have an autoresponder, you can have different email lists. Okay, so I have an email list for Make Money Online. I could have another email list for fitness. I could have another email list for selling T-shirts. I could have another email list for something totally different. And in your autoresponder, you can choose which email list that you want to send an offer to. Okay, you can choose specific email lists, or you can send them. You can send the offer to all of your email lists. So I wouldn't suggest sending an irrelevant offer to an email to a fan base or a specific email list. You can make money, but I wouldn't suggest it. I would suggest targeting your audience is as good as you possibly can. So you want to do target marketing for sure. Is Empower Network one of those scams? They definitely hired actors. Sorry for all the questions. No, I really, Appreciate all of the questions. I'm going to answer that in just a second. We got about 1 minute left. If you want to go ahead and click on the orange freedom button here and get started, you can go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm not. You can go ahead and get started after the webinar, but the traffic bonus, the $97 traffic bonus, and the one-on-one 30-minute coaching call with myself is not going to be available. Okay, so just wanted to point that out there. Okay, so we have a question here. Is Empower Network one of those scams? They definitely hired actors. Okay, so I can tell you for a fact that Empower Network did not hire actors, and Empower Network is not a scam. Okay, I know the CEO. I've met and talked to the CEO of the Empower Network several times in a leadership setting. I actually just got back from the Empower Network event in Nashville, Tennessee. I was at the Top 200 meeting. I got to sit one-on-one with the CEO. I actually had a few drinks with the CEO and a lot of the top leaders over there. And I've seen all of their sales videos and a lot of their promotional stuff. And to my knowledge, out of all the stuff that I've seen, they do not hire actors at all. Okay, now I don't know where you're getting this information from, but Empower Network is definitely not a scam, and they are in fact one of the most secure, corporately secure companies, online companies that I've ever seen in my entire life. As far as companies on the internet, and they're just growing massively right now. So definitely not a scam. Okay, cool. All right, cool, Nick. Definitely shoot me a friend request on Facebook. All right, so the timer has officially run out. If you want to go ahead and get started, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead. If there's any questions, I'll stick around and answer any questions. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to stick around and answer questions if you do have questions. If you don't have questions, that's totally fine. I really appreciate everything. I'll stick around here for a couple more seconds. I know there's a slight delay here. All right. Cool. All right. So the timer has run out, and just want to thank everybody that came out tonight for answering your questions. There's no such thing as a silly question at all. And all right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the Hangout tonight. Really appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the system right here. And if you have any other questions, definitely shoot me, add me on Facebook, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Also, add our Facebook group. Okay, you can add our IPAS2 support Facebook groups. You can search for the 24-hour marketer, and you can also search for the Online Profits for Newbies Facebook group. Okay, the Online Profits for Newbies Facebook group and the 24-hour marketing mastermind. Those are two Facebook groups. I have already started an IPAS2. How do I get the password? If you want to get the password, if you go to IPASoffice.com, that is the login. That is the login page for the IPAS2 marketing system, and there is a button that says Forgot Password. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and resend a new password to yourself, just go to IPASoffice.com and then just click on the Forgot Password button. And yeah, cool. All right, everyone. Well, talk to you soon, and I'll see you in the other Hangouts. See you later.